Kamuga TV is what you're watching, and my name is MC Barrio. Always here to inform, not to disinform, and I usually discourage misinformation. Straight up, East Africa, Africa, the world at large has lost one of the great leaders, one of the great mentor for some people, one of the freedom fighter, and of course he's been phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga. A lot of people have come out to talk about the good things he did for our continent, the good things he did for East Africa, the good things he actually was fighting for normally. You guys who've been following Kenya for over the years, you know who Raila Odinga was. Let's listen to some of the voices of the people that were actually talking about Raila Odinga.
Start with East Africa. He had very interesting relationships with Uganda, and I would like you to describe some of whom would really go down as his good friends in Uganda. I think one of them is definitely the Kabaka, if you can speak to that. But also, he had a very interesting history with Tanzania, and that's why when the violence broke out in the elections of 2007, one of the key participants in resolving that problem was Tanzania. Just help us understand, as a Pan-Africanist, what were his networks and how did, especially, let's start here at home in East Africa. How was he regarded and who were his people that he dealt with, apart from Mike Mukula?
Really, Raila Amolo Odinga was a great Pan-Africanist to the letter. You will see that during that time when he was escaping from Moi, and if you read his book, you will see that he moved out of Nairobi on a truck.
Wow.
First of all, he moved out of Nairobi on a truck. Then he dressed as a priest.
And went where?
And went to Kisumu.
Okay.
Dressed as a priest. Now, obviously, all these multiple roadblocks he went through, he was seen to be a priest.
Yes.
With all these rosaries and so on in his hand.
Yes.
And he now moved out of the port in the lake and crossed over to Uganda, again as a priest. Now, when he got here, he had few contacts.
Yes.
And picked by now one of his great friends, and I want to tell you, was Major General Muhwezi.
Wow.
Was then heading ISO.
Okay.
He was put in a safe house somewhere in Muyenga. Wow. By the internal security.
Yes.
They gave him another passport, Ugandan passport.
Yes.
With the instructions of President Museveni.
Yes.
And he dressed like a Sudanese sheikh, like a Muslim. And going through the airport, you can see that he went disguised as one of the big sheikhs and was able to maneuver through the airport. And he went to Norway.
Yes, I remember.
Now, one of his great friends was Museveni, President Museveni. And you remember that very well.
Yeah.
You were at that time at the center of most of these things.
Yeah.
And you'll also recall that Muhwezi accompanied him personally.
Right.
At the airport. Make sure that with the operatives he went through, they bought the tickets, gave him the money, and he went and settled in Norway. Oh. So one of his great friends, much as they have had the political differences, was General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Out here also, he had very, very sophisticated relationship with the Kabaka Buganda.
I remember.
I remember during the times when we were in Biri, He came and he attended the celebrations of the Matikira Gasavasajja, Kabaka of Buganda, Maguru Nyondo, Chu. And we had lunch together in Burangi. Not Burangi, in Burangi. Kobe.
Yes.
And it had just been renovated by Rocco.
Yes.
At that time, when we were walking in, I remember the Katikiro of Uganda now. As I think when he saw me, he said, Nona Ingire, Nona Ja. That is me. No, your wife. Anyway, we had.
Yes.
But I want to tell you that every time the Kabaka went to Kenya, or any time Raila came here, and they had the opportunity to exchange niceties, meet the family members, and you know the rest. I will not discuss the deeper component, but I want to tell you that he had a very excellent relationship with the Kabaka of Buganda and the Kingdom of Buganda. The third person he had very good relationship here, which I can tell you without that he had a very informal relationship with a number of people here in Kampala. Very, very good. And to the extent that I remember, let me give you on lighter note. He used to stay all the time in Serena, Kampala.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you that at one point, he said, I want to go out. So I said, but the live areas here, which would be, he said, I want a live band. There's a band here that is well known. What's the name of that band? I said Afrigo. He said, precisely, I want to go to Afrigo. Afrigo then used to play live at Bat Valley.
Yes.
I said that there's a lot of confusion and fujo for you as a VVIP. That would not be an ideal. He said, that's exactly where I want to be. Where there is confusion, is where I want. So he had a lot of attachment with Afrigo, and we went to Afrigo in Bat Valley. From there, we went to, he said, is there another place we can go to? Yeah. Went to Governor. Yeah. And Charles Lubega will tell you, we went to Governor, and he danced until almost 3 a.m.
Wow.
In Governor, the VIP, above 40.
Yes.
It took the VIP group, which was protecting him from SF, to say, I think we better go now. But he was up and enjoying the music.
Yeah.
He was at home. He was feeling very well.
Very relaxed.
So, very relaxed. The other one in Tanzania, he had very good relationship with the President Magufuli.
Oh.
The late Magufuli was a very good friend. Even when he was a Minister of Transport and Roads, I think roads.
Yes.
And so on.
They were Minister for Transport at the same time, roads and works.
Yes. We used to meet in Nairobi with Magufuli, and Raila would book us in Intercontinental before it closed. And we would all stay there next to each other's rooms. And Morgan Shanghai from
Zimbabwe.
From South Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Cyril Ramaphosa from South Africa.
Wow.
No wonder some people even suspected and said, but you, Mukunda, maybe you're of being a president of the country. So that was my...
We need to watch you.
That was my undoing. You know, for me, as you know, I am not in that direction.
Yeah.